Good morning. She sees her food. You hungry? Hanging out on the trailer. Let's get this bad boy fired up. Makes life a lot easier out here, a lot faster. We're gonna go get the gates opened up. Let's get to it. Found them. Looks like they made their way out. I got these hand trucks here that have a flat tire. Old tire went bad. What's up, man? Let's get that swapped out real quick. Both of these tires seem to be pretty old. You can see that next one's gonna go any minute too. Cleaned up this metal shaft here. You can see on the inside where the last tire was kind of rubbing on the metal. So I went and found a washer that fits pretty snug. Should be able to go back on here. I had it on here. Let's see. Yeah. Got a new one on there. Put those washers back. Got this nail bent. Didn't have a cotter pin there, but we bent it to where it can't come up, can't come out. Pretty strong. This next tire here is a little bit different. This looks to be original little metal pin that they have holding the tire down. There's no hole drilled out here for a cotter pin or anything. So I'm assuming somebody in the past did it to this side. Drill a hole, that way we can put the cotter pin and not have to reuse this. We got these two guys chasing squirrels over here. So let's walk back down the hill. Let's get them fed and locked up for now. We'll let them back out later. Since I got a new bag of dog food this morning, I brought these guys. The rest of this one, we'll fill up their reservoir. A fresh bucket of water for these guys. We're gonna get them fed, give them a little bit of a nap time. I'm gonna get back to work. Brought the 4-wheeler battery in here. Got it slow charging at 2 amps. We're gonna get it filled back up. I got this tire off, took that metal clip off. Now we're gonna bring a new tire. We're gonna put a washer here as well, clean this up, get it greased up, and we're gonna figure out exactly where we need to drill a hole here. That way we can put a cotter pin and do away with the little metal clip. Grabbed a couple washers. I got a slight line, I don't know if you can tell. Approximately somewhere there is where I need to drill the hole. So I got the drill out, I got a drill bit. We'll see if this one works. I'm gonna grab a little bit of oil, put it on the tip, try to help it out a bit. So we just finished up pretty much drilling all the way through. I gotta take this washer back off, clean off this metal. I used some of this random motor oil that I had in the shop. Pretty much got it all the way through. Just gonna open up the hole a bit. Should be good enough. I got a cotter pin there in the hole, put some washers there, worked out nice. This isn't a brand new tire, but it's a good tire and it's the same size as the other one I put on. Battery is charged up. We got the green light. Perfect. This washer that I had testing doesn't seem to be draining out the water quite right. I replaced the belt in it. Now I'm getting ready to replace the water pump, hook the tubes back up, and we'll see what it does then. New pump is installed. I got the tubes cleaned up and hooked up. It's a bit dirty under here, but that's not gonna hurt nothing. Let's flip the machine on its side. Let's get the belt reinstalled. Let's get it tested again. Let's see what's going on. I got the machine fired up. It's spinning. I got the wet clothes that were inside of it spinning again. We're gonna see if it's gonna drain them out. We're gonna put this dolly to use, get it tested out. I got a couple machines in here that I need to bring out, get checked, and either fix or scrap out. They're taking up too much space in here. So one at a time, let's get them brought in the shop. It's a bit dusty from being in there. Got this washer cleaned up a bit, turned it on, put it to spin. Seems to be working. We're gonna put some clothes in it, run some water through it, see what's going on there. This washer finished out its cycle. There was a puddle of water at the bottom the last time I tried it. Now it's draining all the water out. The clothes are spinning out good. So we're gonna get it put back together, finished out its final test cycle with no problems. So we added it here to the inventory. Moving on, I brought this one that I just replaced the pump in to finish out its final test cycle. We'll see how it works. And this one, I'm getting ready to run some water through. It's a lot easier to test them out here if it causes a mess than it is inside. So I typically just run my final test cycles in there. Seems to be working fine as of now. We're gonna let it finish that out. I moved on to this LG washer. It's been giving me some issues. Everything works exactly like it should. The only problem is This little tray here overflows with water when it starts filling up. The only thing I could think of was making some better ventilation holes. So I drilled a bunch of holes here with the drill, and we're gonna see if that can solve the issue. We're gonna put the top back in place. What are we about to do, big dog?
We're about to throw the frisbee, man. We're about to have a great time after I answer this email.
Mr. Sarge is the DJ for tonight. What are you gonna put on the radio, boss? Finished up our cardio for today. Let's make our nightly rounds. Looks like most of them made their way down here. Put this thing in neutral. Let's get the gate shut. Yeah, looks like most of them are back in there. Another day closing out. We'll be back out here tomorrow.